Okay, over how many years now, I don't know. I have wondered if these two grocery chains were basically the same ones, just under different names. I'm not going to say which two, but I've wondered for various reasons. And then tonight, I was up because I had a night terror and kept me awake, and I was putting some groceries on the app to have delivered. And I noticed they were selling some from the other store, the other chain, the brand. They had their own brand. So I looked it up, Googled it, and it said no. It said they might do that in Canada. This is Texas, so, United States. But I've often wondered, so maybe, yeah, they wanted people to start knowing? I don't know. I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, that's kind of weird, really, for on their app, okay, to have delivered, it says it has the other store's brand item. Kind of weird, don't you think? Okay, it's a bit later now, but there are other things that I had noticed for I don't know how long. Things like, something that's it's not store brand, but it's more of something locally made. And they just have a different label on it, a different, ad, or I don't know what you would call it, but a label. And the name for it, the name of the brand. But it was the same thing inside, like pudding pops, or not pudding pops, but cups of pudding or cups of Jello, sugar-free, not sugar-free. And the lids on them would be the same on either stores. The one that they carry, we used to just call these things generic. Okay, generic. But I don't know how many people remember the actual generics when it was like they had these huge cans and black and white labels of things, just huge. It was for people who were going through some rough times back then, some rough times. And, yeah. But anyway, I saw those, and it was just that one of them was more expensive than the other. One store was always more expensive than the other. Okay. And they had a lot of things like that. Not just that, but a lot of different little things. And then now all of a sudden, one of them has on its app to have the stuff delivered, and it's from the other one. It's the other one's store brand. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, but I guess maybe I've been doing this too long. It was in the middle of the night, really, when that hit me. But like I said, I had woken up from some crazy night terror. Is what they're called? Not nightmare, but night terror. And it was basically, I know it was fake because it was dark in the room that I was in. Really dark. But the night terror, there was some woman, like from that show called The Midwife, the one that is the older nurse with the red curly hair, and she was leaning over me to get my remote control for my TV, and I could see her. Okay, well, that was in a nightmare, the dream, because the room was pitch dark. But still, it was enough to scare me, and I knew that I had eaten some of those Muncho chips, the ones that used to be $2 for a bag of 4.5 servings or something like that, and now they're $2.99. Inflation, let me tell you. They've been $2.99 for a while. But I'm kind of rambling, but that's okay. Anyway.